It's the Rap Kingpin Closed Circuit Network, and this is the ETX High School Football Show. And I got a guest in the building today, man, straight out of Longview, Texas, Mr. Longview Gameday himself, Keaton Daniels, man.
Man, I'm gonna salute you. I appreciate you for having me on. Football season is finally here, ready to get this thing jumping. The Longview Lobos kicking it off Friday against Lufkin, man. I'm excited. Can't wait to get it going.
Yeah, that's a big game to start the season, man, with Lufkin. Just give me a rundown on just your what you looking at it for this year with the Lobos. How far y'all think you're looking to go this year?
Man, the sky's the limit for this team. I don't want to put a number on it or put a cap us off or put any newspaper bulletin board material out there. But man, the skies is the limit for this team. I have high expectations for this group, and they also have high expectations for themselves. I'm looking forward to just, in my opinion, I call it the lick back because of the way that we ended our season. So I'm looking forward to just getting revenge on everybody who counted us out last year, or the ones that say we can't do this or do that. I'm looking forward to get some revenge against some lick backs, especially against some teams that we lost to.
Already. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a little bit, man, about that game last year with South Lake Carroll. But right now, what I want to do is look at your guys you got returning this year versus last year. I know like the name that they keep ringing in my head is Boosie Washington. Man, I mean, this guy had some phenomenal games last year, and knowing he went off to college. Who are some of the players that we need to be looking for on offense first and then defense this year for the Lobos?
When you talk about the season that Boosie had, man, was a historic run. He did something that not any Lobo ever did, man. Just the numbers, the touchdown numbers, the season games, the total yards, everything that he did, man, was on a historic pace. But he's gone, unfortunately. But man, it's the first running back that's gonna get an opportunity is his cousin, Mason Washington.
Okay.
He's bigger. He's a bigger back. He's been on varsity for 3 years, but now it's his time to shine. He's looking to go out there and duplicate something what Boosie did and just putting up big numbers. But it's not only just gonna be him, man. We have three, four other running backs. We got Caden Graves. He's a kid, kind of like a Boosie style as far as his height and his speed. He's gonna be able to put some threat, be a threat on the edge. And then we have a couple other bigger backs that's gonna come in and just kind of wear you down. And just hopefully as the game go on, we still gonna ground and pound, but we're gonna air it out a little bit. As a lot of people, as we surprised a lot of people with our 7-on-7 team this summer, making it to the state qualified tournament.
Already, man. You know, y'all really ground and pounded last year, and
Hmm.
that's what everybody was, man. Y'all need to air it out a little more, air it out a little bit more. Now as far as your quarterback situation, I saw some other interviews where they was y'all got a couple of guys that y'all may be looking at. So give people a rundown on that.
We got a starter coming back, Trey Hamilton. He made his first start in the second round of the playoffs. And if everybody know what we did, we went 5 rounds deep into the playoffs, one game shy of the state championship with him as our starter. So man, you talking about throwing him out to the fire, man. He was put in some pressure cooking situations. And he had to win us some games too. So he's coming into a game where his leadership has grown, his confidence is high, his nerves are starting to settle down a little bit more. So I'm expecting big things from him. He's grown. He's gotten bigger, faster, stronger throughout the off season. He's a kid that's looking about 6'3", 6'4", 210 pounds, and can make pretty much all the throws out there on the field. So I'm looking to see him air it out this year. We got some backs that can catch it. We got some receiver and a sophomore, a returning starter sophomore who got hurt as a freshman last year towards the end of the season, and Jaden Herndon, him and a bunch of other group of receivers, man. I'm excited about the opportunities that's gonna be placed in front of them.
That's a great thing, man. Y'all already got that high powered offense. Now
Yeah.
on the other side of the ball, I mean, y'all Longview is always known to have a stout defense. Like, are y'all looking to have that type of performance this year?
Yeah, nothing's gonna change. I want to start with the group up front, the defensive linemen. As watching them at the, the in-house scrimmage and watching them against Texas High, I asked the defensive line coach, I was like, Coach, am I tripping or is this group bigger and faster than they were? And he was like, man, they bigger and faster. This is the biggest group that I've ever had. So they not only are they gonna have some speed, but they can actually be a bigger group. And I'm looking forward to seeing the noise that they gonna make. I want to move to the linebackers, man. We had two all-state players, or three. We had three all-state linebackers last year, and they was all seniors. So we're having to retool and start everything over with our group. But I'm excited about them. Those guys, they coming in ready to make some noise, and they coming in played a lot of ball. You got Jersey Hampton Williams, who's gonna start out as our Mike linebacker. You also got Bradley. You also got Bradley Williams, who's making a move from safety, moving down inside of the box. Then you got Lawson Tubb, man, who's a dual sport athlete who's looking to make some names too. So look, watch those three linebackers, watch them play because while that defensive line is holding everything up, those three guys, they're gonna be flying around making some plays. Our secondary is gonna be pretty good too. Last year a lot of those guys first year playing on varsity, so it's kind of baptism by fire. But man, a lot of those guys are coming back, so I'm excited.
Y'all kicking it off with Lufkin.
Mhm.
Uh, am I mistaken? Did Lufkin used to be in y'all district or something?
Yeah, Lufkin used to be in our district. We 6A now, and Lufkin is 5A. So now that we have bumped up, we kind of have now have to play each other in a pre-district schedule. We won't no longer see each other in the playoffs. You never know what happened for years to come from on down the road. But as of right now, we have to play them in the pre-district schedule. And man, when Longview and Lufkin tee it off, it's always gonna be a hard hitting, probably a low scoring game like last year. But it's gonna be an intense game from the beginning to the end, and a fun football game to be able to start the season off with.
Exactly, exactly. We know it's gonna be rocking and rolling on Friday night, man. And y'all playing that during Longview?
Yeah, yeah, we got them at home this year. Last year we played them there, and I believe we won 7-3. We
Mm.
scored the first touchdown off of the last play of the first half off of fumble. Boosie picked it up and took it to the house, and that was the start of his historic season that he had for us last year.
I want to talk about what you doing, the work you doing with Longview Game Day, man. Right here in the middle, we just showing a video, letting them see how you guys do it with the pregame and everything like that, and calling the games. Like, what is the process of just getting prepared for something like that when you knowing that, hey, man, all these Texans got their eyes on you, man?
Man, it's just like anything you do in life, man. You want to bring forth the best effort, and we hold ourselves up to a high standard that we don't want to just be a 1-2 camera setup and just we just hope and make it look like anybody can do it. We want to look like we're the real deal, and with that comes high expectations. You got to also be prepared. So man, it comes with film study. It comes with talking to the coaches. I go to practice on a weekly basis. I'm always kind of gauging the temperature of the team, kind of see what's going on. It kind of makes you feel like you're an actual reporter, even though I'm still a fan at the end of the day, and I'm a former Lobo as well too. So, and it comes with high expectations, but it's with those expectations, man. I wear it on my shoulder and on my sleeve very hard.
Yeah, man. I mean, the passion, it comes through, man, whenever, I check you
Absolutely.
guys out. And it's like that's what I like to see is just guys, just, especially former players who got that passion, man. And that's why it's an honor to have you on, man. Give you your flowers, man, and say, hey, man, keep
Appreciate
doing what you're doing and bringing that coverage like that, because stuff like that, that's what gets the people into the games and make it more exciting.
appreciate it, man. I remember when I first started commentating, I was trying to be all professional and try to just do it
Yeah.
how everybody else do it. But then I'm just like, man, forget this. I'm gonna be me. I'm a fan. This is my team. I'm gonna
Yeah.
act like I was. I'm gonna act like I am if I was just there watching the game. I'm gonna be as into it. But now you got to hear me now. But everybody else is the same way when they watching it. They the same way. So it's just like I feel like I'm everybody's cousin or I'm everybody's brother now that I'm watching the game and y'all listening to me and enjoying the game just as well as we are bringing it to you.
Now I want to talk about this schedule, man. You got
Mhm.
Lufkin first, and I know you got some other by district games, man. But what is y'all district looking like this year? Who are y'all opponents y'all facing district?
District, man, we're looking at our toughest opponent last year was North Forney. They was a team. They was a team who was I think undefeated or one loss coming into their game against us when we played them. So they was a tough opponent that we faced. You got Forney. You also got your Tyler Legacy. You got your Rockwall teams. Rockwall always keep a tough team. Rockwall Heath. Those guys, man. And also Roy City is a team that we haven't played too much. Keeping those teams on in our district, man, you got to have a tough non-district schedule, and that's one thing Coach King always prides himself on is being tested in your non-district. So by the time you get to district, you done seen everything. You know the type of team that you have. You know the type of boys that you're going to war with, and you know what your team is capable of. So you can be able to weather all the storms from the pre-district. By the time you get to district, you know what you're capable of, and you know what you're coming to play with each and every week.
Longview has a rich history, man, of a lot of great players, man, that went on to do great things. But I saw recently, man, over the summer, you had Trent Williams come back and give back to the Longview and have his camp and everything. How does that make the kids feel, man, when they see somebody like that that's on a high level, NFL and everything like that, coming back and showing love to the city of Longview?
And it makes the kids feel good. It makes them feel like if somebody from this hometown or from this area can make it and do great things and do big things like he's doing, we can do it too. So man, it's just kind of like a look at yourself in the mirror approach. And if I can do it, you can do it too. And he only not only does he gives back with his camp every year as he's done ever since he's been in the league, he also around Christmas time has a toy drive giveaway that he comes home personally and sponsors that, especially if he can. He'll come home and sponsor that. He's had a celebrity basketball game, man, or it can be monetary donations to the school, man. He's always been a big giver, and it's always good to see Trent when he comes back when he comes home. And the kids, they love to see him because it gives them an opportunity to be able to rub shoulders with a professional athlete, a future Hall of Famer. And not only when he comes home, he's bringing back a lot of the former players, man. As you see Travian Howard, P. Robinson, you'll see Chris Ivory, you'll see Jermichael Hasty, and a few other players that play in the league that's also part of his team. They always come home as well. But Trent gives back in more than one way. There's another one at Broderick Washington. He comes home and has a 2-day camp, almost similar to around the same time. So man, I have two former Lobos who's doing their thing in the league. Man, it's just commendable, man. And it just shows you the type of love and the type of community to see those guys to come back and want to give back to it.
Yeah, man, that's very important, man. Especially coming from East Texas, a lot of people look at, man, that's the country and all this, and that's why we do what we do over here at the ETH High School Football Show. We like to shine a light on individuals like that that give back and come back to East Texas to make sure that, hey, the dream is still alive. You know, as long as they doing stuff like that. So big salute to Trent Williams with that. It was a pleasure to have you, man, Mr. Game Day in the building. Man, can we have you back, throughout the year, man? Cause we need to keep up with these Lobos, man.
Man, as long as you're gonna do this show, man, whenever you want me back, I'm coming back, man. I support you, what you got going. I love what you got going. You're not only just covering just one school, as we do with Longview Game Day, but man, you putting the light for all East Texas, and man, so I can't do nothing but salute you and support you. So, man, if you have me, I'm coming back.
Hey man, we want to have you back every week to get that good information about them Lobos, man, because they gonna be one of the ones that's standing at the end as per usual, man. You got any more shout outs when we get up out of here?
And just shout out to each and everybody with Longview Game Day. Shout out to Longview High School just for allowing us to be able to bring the type of coverage that we bring. I want to shout out to our other network, Texarkana Game Day. They doing big things down there. They got a lot of schools down there that needs coverage that they're covering as well. We just opened up a new one in Paris Game Day. Man, all of this wouldn't be possible without the main man, Morgan Smith. Want to give him a shout out. I'd be remiss too if I didn't shout out my guy Frank Sides, who's our producer at Longview Game Day. Man, he keeps us rocking and rolling. Brings everybody the quality that you guys see.
And it's always important to have a team, man. It's always
Absolutely.
important to have a team, man. Appreciate you, man. Having you, man. And we're looking forward to seeing you next week to talk about
Absolutely.
this past game and to talk about the next up and coming game for the Longview Lobos.
Let's do it. I can't wait.
Already. This is the ETX High School Football Show, and we out.